Jumbo, guys, this is Olo Kun with the Abibisol Business Planners. Uh, so this is the uncomfortable part about business. We're talking about financials, your finances, how the business is doing financially. This is where a lot of us struggle to be open and honest. So I wanted to take the time to be open and honest. So on my website, which you can see here, I'm able to view some of our analytics. Let's look at this first. Uh-huh. So right here, this is last month's purchase funnel trends. Now, last month from June 28th to July 27th, I had 73 visits. Out of those 73 visits, 14% viewed product. I guess 10 people viewed the product. Let's go to that. One person out of that 10% added product to cart, zero people purchased. Now, this is the frustrating part about business because I have to go in and actually find who's that one person who put that item in the cart. Well, I kind of want to know who are the 73 people who visited, and why did they just not do anything? Out of the 10 people who viewed the product, why did they not add product to the cart? And that last person who added it to the cart, why did you purchase? 0% purchase, you know. Mhm. Also could look at fun information like what was the next one I had on here? Wow. All right, out of those 73 visits, 80% of those were direct. So it's like I calculated it. I got 58.4. So 58.4 people, or 58, let's say 58 people I pointed directly to my site, 58 people that I talked to directly. Maybe one of those people put it in the cart, just didn't purchase. So I got to work on my close ratio. That is a big thing. I have to increase it because when I did the calculation for that, and that you just take, the one person who put it in the cart, because it's technically 0% close. It can't be anything. But if I want to take a win, getting somebody to put it in the cart, I took the 58 people who I've talked to personally. One person put that in the cart and gave me like 1.724%. Some crazy, but it's not a close because 0% purchase. Because technically my close ratio for the bunch, I no sales. No sales. But everything isn't doom and gloom. Because then I find cool things like this. This is from a few months ago. This is why like things happen in life where you get rocked and or it just changed. There's change. So this is from April. This is back when I looked in April. This is when we actually put money in Google Ads. We had a marketing campaign that really was from April to June, but this is just focusing on the month of April, that first month. On that, we had 130 people who actually put products in the cart, but then 130 people didn't check out. They abandoned the cart. And out of that, it says 4% of those, or four of those 130 people is recoverable. The industry average was, I'm happy you said it, it says 70 people usually abandon the cart. 70% of people usually abandon the cart. So I could have expected 70% of that 130 people to abandon the cart, but all 100% did. But the 4% that were recoverable, this is what I'm really trying to dig in and find. This is my work for the week because I really have to look at recoverable cart rates. Because even on the last one, the one person that abandoned, what was the recoverable cart rate? Like what was the revenue that could have been generated? Something to get me excited. This one out of those four carts, I could have made $9,000. So I'm having to find this is the work for the week because you got to make this thing work for you. You're in business for profit, so you got to make profit. You got people that you have to pay back. You got to make profit. So it's like out of those four carts, I have to find out. do some research, find out who are those people, how I can start targeting them, messaging them, emailing them. Like, who are you? Who are you so I can reach out to you? Ideally, the other 130 people, cool. I guess 126 people, cool. That four that it says that I can grab. And then I got to find out, well, what are the metrics you're putting on this that you know I can grab? Like, did they put credit card information or just not get it? How does this website calculate that this thing for out of the 130 people who visited them on four of those people would have actually purchased? Um, Going forward, these are the sales activities or I guess interactions I had last week, opportunities I created last week. So if one of these is going to hit. If not, I'm creating opportunities. I got opportunities this week. I'm going to be digging in and like I need to make Google Ads work for me. I seen that from that. At least that April when we started the ad, like okay, it got attention. People were coming to our sites. We're looking at the traffic. People were coming. Now we just got to figure out, like, what to get things moving. And yeah. Anyways, so when business isn't good, then I have to do things like this to make income, which I don't mind. I'll show you, take a look around because I'm kind of proud of this. Nah, it's really coming together. Electrical stuff still needs to be done. But I believe this one will be an Airbnb. More to come. But yeah, this shit is cool. Like, yeah, hold on, look at that. The gold trim, the gold trim. So it's cool. I don't mind. I'm finding that I have pretty decent carpentry skills. I'm becoming a whiz with the miter saw. Um, Electrical, I don't really like to play with. I have been shocked a couple times. Look at that. I've been shocked a couple times. I did not like it, but it is a skill I'm developing. It's cool that I got it. However, I have a passion for bringing value to people, um, pointing people towards deals that could make them some money. Now, these deals don't rest on me, so I'm not worried. It's all about the value of the deal, how much money this thing is already generating, and I'm pointing you to a way of getting a piece of it. So that's what I'd rather do. At BB Soul, I'm gonna keep pushing, but you guys are saying I'm converted to something different. Anyways, I gotta get back to work. I just did want to show because been putting in work. Anyways, quite here. Is it stop? Yeah.